trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're sword on. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition where I answer sporting questions from the chat. So get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. As you can see from the title, I've mentioned the games that are coming up this weekend in the Premier League. You've got the North London Derby on Sunday as Arsenal travel to Tottenham. And obviously after Arsenal dropping points against Wolves, that makes that even more of a bigger game. And before that, Manchester City take on Newcastle, so the lead could only be 2 points for Arsenal, as people keep mentioning. Bottle it again as I'm here holding the bottle. You got Aston Villa and Liverpool and Chelsea also as well. I forgot to mention Chelsea, and that all still aiming for Champions League places. United play on Monday, of course, as well. So get your questions in. It could be about the Arsenal Wolves game. Maybe it's about one of the games I just mentioned, or maybe it's about a game I didn't mention, or something else in the sporting world. Big up, Si. I see you. Shout out to Dixie as well. But you lot, make sure in the chat, first and foremost, you pay the tax when entering the city of sarcasm, people. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. Don't worry, it's free. So what I need you lot to do is hit the like button on the video. So important you lot do that. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching it live right now or watching this back after. Share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV. At Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless. On Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff, people. So make sure you follow across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV, and hit the notification bell as well, people. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, like I said, big up to Sai in the cook already. Says, yo, white chocolate on the sale. Hope you're all good. I'm blessed, Sai. Hope you're good. Shout out to Dixie. Big up to Jeremy Doku, the GOAT. He says, I haven't caught a stream of yours in ages. You good, flawless. Is Jason. I changed my name, City fan. Oh, big up to you, Jason, man. Hope you're blessed. It's good to see you back. Yeah, man, I'm all good. I'm all good. Apologies on the slight lateness, people, but I'm here anyway. But you lot get your questions in. Dixie says, don't trust Liverpool still. Rightfully so. I understand. When you look at their form and how their manager is managing, it makes sense why you wouldn't. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, if you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat as well. So link for the membership is in the pinned comment. It's underneath in the description as well. 3 different tiers. No matter which tier you are on, then your question will take priority on all the Q&As, people. And I will star it and I will get to it. Same way if you're kind enough to super chat, of course, same difference as well. But yeah, I understand not trusting Liverpool. That makes all the sense in the world, not trusting Liverpool. Even though I look at their running and I go, I could see you lot doing something. I could definitely see them doing something. 110%. I could see Liverpool falling off, so they've even fallen off, but failing to get top 5, even though their running is favorable. Even though their running is extremely because who was it? Do I think Liverpool get top 4? I didn't run. I need to run the simulator. Shout out to Lewis because he put me onto. There's a simulator his brethren created, and it's Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, all their fixtures as well. And I look at Liverpool's fixtures and they are favorable. I can't even find it. Have I got it here? I don't know where it is. I don't know why I can't find my bookmarks all of a sudden. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here it is. So yeah, here it is. So I'm looking at, I'll share the screen right now so you lot can see exactly what I'm talking about. 1 second. So I need to actually sit down and run through this properly and not on stream. But I was looking at Liverpool's fixtures. That was favorable because I was like, away at Forest, at home to West Ham, away at Wolves, home to Spurs, away to Brighton, home to Fulham, away to Everton, home to Crystal Palace, and then they face Manchester United away and then Chelsea at home. So outside of the last 2, and I'm not saying they win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not saying they win all 8 in a row, but they'll fancy their chances with them. They really will. Nottingham Forest away will be tough. But it's somewhere they will find. Home to West Ham, battling relegation, yes. Away at Wolves, even though Wolves just drew at home to Arsenal. That says more about Arsenal. Spurs, we don't know what they're going to look like. Brighton have been in horrible form for a while. Fulham will give them a tough test, but it's at home. Of course, the Merseyside derby away won't be easy. And then you got Palace at home as well. And then it followed up maybe by United and Chelsea. They've not already secured it, but it is in their hands. But of course, with Liverpool, what you have to add into consideration is Champions League. Who do they get? We can't eliminate that. That's one thing we can't. So yeah, I'd have to double check it. But Liverpool, I would say so. I think they get enough points. I think when I did it, was it Villa? Did I have Villa? I think I had Villa United third, Villa fourth. It might have been Liverpool fifth, Chelsea sixth, or something like that. And that was me just running through it quickly when I first got it. But like I said, I need to sit down properly. Because again, Chelsea is the same thing in regards to the Champions League as well. But they'll fancy their chances. Because Chelsea went on a run last year. They went on a big run last year. So, yeah, that's what I would say. All right, let's see what else you are saying. Florence, do you think this Arsenal team lack mentality or lack of this is happening again because of Mikel Arteta? I think it's both. Because the mentality stems from the manager. However, I don't blame Mikel Arteta for the Wolves game. People can blame him all they want. And when a team drops points, especially like that, no one's blameless. But I say it all the time. I look at certain games and sometimes I blame the manager more. Sometimes I blame the player more. Wolves will probably go down as statistically the worst ever Premier League side. Arsenal, the best side in the country and have been the best side in the country. Best side in Europe. You're 2-0 up, win the game. Me and you side should be able to be in charge of the Arsenal side against Wolves and they win the game. Managerless, they should win the game. And then add on top of that, you're 2-0 up. You manage that. Even if, let's say, Arteta's tactics are that detrimental and they're awful and they're a hindrance to the team, you still see out that game. So, but do I think overall this is from Arteta? Yes, we've all said this. Arsenal's biggest weakness and the reason why most general consensus, I would say, why Arsenal can't win the league is the manager. I think if you give that group of players to a better manager, they win this league and they win one of the previous ones as well. But that's their lookout, and all of a sudden, Arsenal fans quiet. Big up, bro. Missing the whiteboard because of this clueless fraud. I've still got it. Don't worry, man. I'm going to pull out the whiteboard in a second. I got you. We won't win all those games or lose at least 4 more. You reckon, Dick, so you think Liverpool win 4? So what 4 games do you think you lose then? Tell me. But I don't think you lose 4 games. I can see you drawing. What, 4? Like, no bias, I think you could lose to Manchester United at Old Trafford. I don't think you lose to Chelsea. Everton away, yes. I see a whole heap of draws. Maybe Fulham at home. Well, that's it. I think max 3. Well, let me know. Yeah, but big up Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC, man. Good to see you in the chat. Shout out to you, man. Big up. So do you think Arsenal win the league flawless? I legit don't know. I don't know. I've been saying this because I said before the Wolves game, if Arsenal win their next 4, they win the league, which was Wolves away at the time, of course. North London derby at Spurs. Chelsea at home, Brighton away. I said if Arsenal win those 4, they win the league, in my opinion. And look, they fumbled, but it's no guarantee City take advantage. No guarantee. And then the thing is, sitting back against Wolves is not the way forward. That is bad from a tactical standpoint. However, that defense is good enough to see out a game against Wolves 2-0 up. When did Arsenal score that second goal? When was it? When did Arsenal score the second? Let me pull this up and see how much time they had to see out. This is the team with the best defense in Europe. So therefore, you should see that out, especially sitting back. It's not like you was going for it and there was gaps. If people are saying you were sitting back, that means you had more players behind the ball. Look, Arsenal scored their second. Hincapié scored in the 56th minute. So you've got 40 minutes. If you added on time, 40 minutes to keep a clean sheet against Wolves. Yes, Arsenal should be able to do that. 100%. Like, Arsenal should be able to do that. Smash the likes and pay the taxes. You enter the city fellas. Big up to my guy Canal every single time. I said if you can't win the game, then don't lose it. Even at bottom of the table, Wolves. Yeah, it's the draws that kill you in title races. We've seen it already. Flawless, what's your opinion on the Saka 300k contract? Also, did you know he has no Prem hat-trick? His rival is Marcus Rashford. Yes, I know he has no Premier League hat-trick, and Rashford's better than him on that because, hey, Rashford got Champions League hat-trick. I can't do that. In regards to the 300k, you don't want to lose him for free. It is steep. His form has been poor, but what is the alternative? Losing for free. And I believe he was on 220 prior. Was it 220 or no, sorry, or 190? So it's like 110K increase. I think 250 probably would have been more fair, but he has to deliver now. He has been delivering outside of the past like 12, 18 months. He has been delivering for Arsenal, but now he needs to get back to that the rest of this season and in the future. Go help Arsenal win the Premier League or Champions League, and then his money well spent. That's what that is. Flawless, what's your top 5 favorite football memes? I love the Xavi Alonso one, I'm not going to lie. I like the Xavi Alonso one when he's holding the boots, when he announced his retirement. I'd say so. I'm trying to think. What other ones pop up? Now my mind's gone blank. Now my mind's gone blank. What else? The Mourinho one, when he takes off the headset on the commentary, that's in there as well. Trying to think of more. It's more of the iconic ones and the ones that I use regularly. The Zidane one. I'm trying to think of side. Oh, are you talking about in regards to content creators, or are you talking about actual footballers? Like, let me know which one it is. Like, which one are you talking about? Which one? Like the Zidane one when Bale scored the overhead kick in the Champions League final. That one is there. That's what I would say. Oh, content creators. Okay, that changes it all. Saeed's up. The curtains on the wall. It's definitely up there. The curtains on the wall, without doubt. Yeah, of course, Troopsy has to go blood. That is right there. That is exceptional. That one. That is trying to think what else. So yeah, I would say so. So Saeed, the curtains on the wall. Saeed again with the what was it? The Oli one. There was an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer one. Can't believe I forgot it in that. I've had enough, that's it. I've had enough. So Saeed, the curtains on the wall, I've had enough. It's been raining. One that don't get used often, it was years back when, this was COVID times, when West Brom packed up Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And Lewis said, big up all of you lot in here. What did he say? Big up all of you lot in here. All you 1,500, because I know it's all you dickhead gooners, you lot can suck your mum. That is classic, yo. That is classic. That's in there for me. And then what would be fifth? I'm trying to, that Lewis one is hilarious, yo. I've got that clip somewhere, actually. That shit, I posted that. That was that funny that I posted that on my socials at the time. It's when West Brom packed them up 5-2 at the bridge. And then I'm trying to think fifth. I know I'm forgetting a good one as well. What are the other ones? Yeah, my mom's Wenger in this, she bad. It's a classic. Yo, my mom's Wenger in this, she bad. And then Saeed, when he was on Barra's brother, was talking about Jumma. And he said, someone asked him about 10 hours. He's like, come on, I'm at Jumma. Notice how Troops and Saeed are in there constantly, man. Them two are just quote machines. Quote fucking machines. So I would say. So yeah, there's probably more as well, Sai. Flawless, I don't think Semenyo's that good. What's your thoughts on him? Semenyo's a good player. And what is it you don't like? Tell me what you've seen that you don't like from Semenyo. But I think Semenyo's a good player, yes. Have you been watching any of the championship? Thoughts on the teams which will be promoted next season? I haven't, Kenan, I'm not going to lie. I haven't. However, in regards to the teams, because someone asked me this question on the last Q&A and was like, oh, what teams do you want to see come up from the championship? And I said, I'm just pulling up the table now to jog my memory. I said Coventry, I said Hull, and I said Preston. Preston are currently outside of they're not in the playoffs. They're not in 6, but they're literally on goal difference. And Preston's down the road. So yeah, that's why I'd want to see Preston. Hull, how do you like Hull City? as a club. And Coventry, be good to see something different. Middlesbrough been here. Ain't trying to see Millwall. Ipswich were here last season. Not really trying to see Derby. I'm trying to say, and I ain't really trying to see Wrexham, to be honest. Trying to see teams who ain't been here like that for various reasons. So yeah. Hull's close. So going to Hull, yeah, Coventry, Hull, and Preston, all away days. And they're close. You got Coventry, that's Midlands, Hull's Yorkshire, Preston's the North. So it's like, yeah, you got in the North, you got Yorkshire, and you got the Midlands as well. So run me those three. Yes. Yes, the Yardman show is next. I'm going to message them, man, as well. Let's see what else you lot saying. Yes, Erdem. Saka has to deliver. Yeah, he has to deliver. When you get the big bumper contract, yes, I literally just said it before. Do I think you beat Everton on? Do you think you beat Everton on Sunday? Yes, we need to beat Everton on Sunday. We need to. Our attacks they owe us now because that's too strong because we've done well 4 out of 5. But they got to put it right. They got to put it right because their performance against West Ham was nowhere near good enough. So Cunha and Bremo, Ahmad, Bruno, I'm looking at those 4. Hopefully Carrick runs out of that 4 because I believe they deserve an opportunity to put it right because they've been good 4 out of the last 5. Very good, actually. As a collective, let's be really real, great. Even though you can pinpoint individually who was good, very good, great in games, I'm saying overall as a collective, they've been very, very good. Very, very good as a collective because we've been scoring goals in all the games and looking a threat in all the games as well, and probably should have scored more. And I include Sesko in that also. I include him in that as one of the attackers also. So yeah, that's what I'd say. All right, I'll have a look, Prime. When you think Frank, is that his name? The guy who gets the haircut? Probably next season. I'd say I don't think he gets it this season. I don't think United win 5 games in a row this season, no. But probably next season, yes. Well, what's your thoughts on the Rashford to Barcelona for 25 million? That's a steal. That's like way too cheap. Rashford is better than Madueke and Alanga, and they went for like, I think, 50, 60 million. I agree with you that Rashford's better than Alanga and Madueke. However, the problem is Manchester United are not the A side in the negotiation. So therefore, the fact that we're not the A side in the negotiation, we're the B side, the buying club, in this instance, Barcelona is the A side, so they can get him for cheaper. If Rashford was happy and was on a 5-year deal, we probably could sell him for more. But guess what? He's unhappy here, even though that could change. So 25 million for him, not bad business. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal in the slightest. I'll take, if someone says 25 million for him right now, solid business is what I would say. Solid business. So I have no issue with the 25 million because then you're not only are you freeing up the number 10 shirt, you're freeing up a lot of wages. And there are 2 major factors. That number 10 shirt can help in regards to buying a player, and 25 million can help towards buying a player. Say we got 60 million we want to spend on player A, and then we get 25 million for Rashford. We now have 85 million to spend on player A, and that frees up a lot of wages, and that's what we're doing with Rashford, Casemiro, and Sancho leaving. That's like, because what we're saying, Rashford's on 350, Sancho's on like 300, and then Casemiro on 300. So you're freeing up like 1.1 million. Freeing up like 1.1 million. It's a hell of a lot of wages. And I don't think the players coming in are going to get that because we haven't put anybody in this new regime on massive money like that. So I'm with it. Oh, yeah, Cunha does have the 10. What am I talking about? Yeah, he does have the 10. I tell a lie. Frees up the wages anyway. Yeah, so how's Bruno going to get the number 10 shirt? Yeah, my bad. I forgot. But yeah. Yeah, so how's Bruno going to get the number 10 shirt, Barrio? See how man just be chatting, but big up to you. Is he going to be permanent at Barca? I hope so. And reports is that we're linked to Balde. So even if we knocked off some of the price, even if we said, all right, it's 20 million in Balde, run me that. Because we need a left back. So if we're smart, that's what we run. We get 20 million and Balde. But to my point about the number 10 shirt, that would have helped us get Cunha. So I'm with it. Yeah. Damn Flawless don't know about his club. Crazy South London confirmed. And yeah, you was quick to try and say, oh, Bruno will get it. See how these men tried it and it backfired. Yeah, idiot guy. Oh yeah, of course, I'm happy for Rashford as well. I'm very happy for Rashford. 100%. I don't wish nothing bad on him. Man's Matt born and bred. I wish him nothing but the best. And he's doing well over there so far, as I expected him to, and I continue to do so. And I'll be rooting for him to do well if he does indeed make the move over there. Seems happy, so I'm with it. Make it happen. I'm a Chelsea fan. Why would I want to know about your stinky club? Because you mentioned it. That's why. Because you said Bruno going to get the number 10 shirt. You mentioned it. That's why. Flawless is so greedy. He wants Balde for 20 million. No. I don't want Balde for 20 million. I want him as part of the Rashford deal. I'm saying get him as part of the Rashford deal. If the links are true. How true that is, I don't know. But that's what I would do. So 100% what I would do. Without doubt. Do you think we get sell-on money for... Yeah, we do. If they sell him. 10 minutes? 10 minutes. 10 million, isn't it? No, 10 million. 10%. We get 10%. So I'm with it. 100%. Make it happen. Watch him and Cunha going to fight over the summer. I'll be there. What for the number? Okay. Faz. Would I pay 50 million for who? Balde? No. I wouldn't pay 50 million for him. Like I said, if we're interested in him, they want Rashford, do the deal. 20 million and Balde is yours. I think that's exceptional business. I think that's very, very good business. Yeah, 20 million, clear the big wages, and also you're getting a left back who's of age that I think he's good enough and mature enough to start. But if you were to go and get a senior left back, they could go and battle it out. I like his profile a hell of a lot. I like his I'm a big fan of his profile. So, yeah. The guy would arrive to training drunk, partying with these 1 out of 10s and keeps doing his interviews about how much he had to fight for the youth system where he had to take 4 buses. Is this Rashford? Did he turn up? Did he? I don't know. Is this the case? Did he hear them? Sorry, I don't know if he turned up drunk and was partying and all this type of stuff. I don't know what. I know he mistrained. Did he mistraining one time? I don't know about the ins and outs. Well, yeah. Sorry, I meant you think Chelsea sell him in the summer. That's what the reports is saying. The reports is saying that there's going to be mass exits at their club. Goes to show how bad their business was, that the players they bought in, all of a sudden, they're trying to sell. If that was Manchester United, a whole different conversation. It's like United's wage bill. People spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? People spoke about it. And now we've actually slashed it and doing better. No one mentions it no more. It's like the wages. So people would mention Manchester United spending big money. People would mention Manchester United's big wages. The fact that we've now cut that, notice how you don't hear about it anymore. Notice that, people don't hear about none of it. It was, oh, you signed this player for X amount, he's not worth it. You got this player on this money, they're not worth it. But when we do better business, crickets. Fucking crickets. All right, man. Big up Rice, says big up Flawless, big up Wolves. Flawless, how did you not know about Rashford partying? Because I didn't see no, I heard about it, but was he partying on a regular? You said this guy would be arriving to training drunk, partying. How often did this happen, Adam? Cite your source. I'd heard about it one time, but you said he would arrive to training drunk like it was a regular thing. Was it a regular thing? Tell me. If that's the case, cite your source so I can go check it out. I don't know. I don't just hear stuff get said and believe it. Hopefully we send Garnacho to Egypt again. He can stay there on vacation. Exactly, Cam. No one talking about that. But if that's us, Lord of mercy. The noise, if we would have signed, if roles was reversed and Chelsea would have sold us Garnacho. Well, let's say Garnacho had signed to Chelsea from wherever we signed him from, and it performed at Chelsea, and their managers had got sacked, and they had finished 15th on all these things, and he had went 00-20 and all this, and had what he had in the Europa League. Like, all right, man. Goes to show how much smaller other clubs Garnacho playing at this for United. Lord, hey, man. Hated it. Yeah, you know what it is, man. Hated adored, never ignored. You know what to say. Yeah, you might be over there in Canada, but you know what it is, Cam. Mom, if I've been saying this, we move the needle when it comes to this new shit, new cycle. We are the needle. Because our positives are whispered and our negatives are shouted about from Spider-Man rooftops with a fucking megaphone. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yeah, see, that's why I can now, because I always say, and you know this, you've been here often enough. This ain't even me being a EJ. I always say to everyone, cite your source. When something gets said, cite your source. I heard them same things about Rashford because we discussed it on here. Well, he said it like it was a constant thing. Said he's partying with 1 out of 10. So show me these pictures of him partying with these quote unquote gal and all this then on a regular basis. Because footballers like to party. Not all of them, some of them like to party. Big up to Low Fat says, you reckon Carrick gets the same transfers as interim, or he's been told to wait and see in the summer? Because if he's not got a say, he definitely ain't getting the job permanently. It depends. Well, he should have a say. Whoever the manager is should have a say. But again, this ties into being on the same page, the club being on the same page as the manager. So when you interview whoever it is for the permanent job, the vision should be aligned. The vision should be aligned. Like, that's what I've been saying, and this is my concern and my worry, because the only two managers under this regime haven't been on the same page as the manager. Ten Hag and Amorim, so far apart. That is a problem. Dan Ashworth, director of football, not on the same page. What is going on? What is going on? Get on this. So they should be like Carrick and the board, or the new manager on the board, should have the same principles and the same profile in mind. Like, that's it. That's what it should be. But hey, we move. Let me message these lot. Give me 1 second. Hey, run up the like show. How many likes we on? Run up the likes. Run up the like show. Just messaging the Yardman Pod, the group chat. Let me see. Let me see what they're saying. Give me 1 sec. Right, just message them. Big up to, I call you Cass. Big up to you, man, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, thank you for having my back when I posted on Troops' channel about asking if I should tell the girl I like I'm moving on. Monts' reply hurt me a lot. Don't let Monts' reply hurt you, man. Monts don't mean nothing by it. Yes, he's an asshole, but there's no malice, and he's not being mean in what he's saying. Like, he's giving you just his genuine approach to it. We've all seen cartoons, or for those that have watched cartoons, you know, where you have the devil, and you have the angel on each shoulder. Like, that's what that is. So Monts was just giving you his, but yeah, of course, I got your back. But I was just saying, you don't even have to say anything to her. Just move on. That's what you should do. Just move on. We've all been in situations that are not nice, man. When it comes to women, we've all been, myself included, been there. Just have to just move on. I'm saying, you also have to, you know, hold that and let that pain and hurt fuel you, man, and just go be great. That's all you can do. You find another one. Whoa. Villa fighting for UCL spots. That's them Chelsea scrubs big up every time, though. Nah, but you are. That's what I'm naming. Is to give you credit. Why do you think I didn't mention Chelsea? Because they scrubs. That's why. I don't know why I didn't mention Chelsea, actually. I don't know why. I was just putting it together. I was like, all right, Villa, Liverpool. I don't know what it was. But hey, Cass, big up for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. And you're stateside, aren't you? Yeah, because it's dollars. So I appreciate you, man. And anytime, man, you need advice or anything, I got you. Even after the super chat, just drop it in the message in the chat or even privately, and I got you. How many likes we on? How many likes? Right, we're at 22 likes. Let's get up to 30 likes, people. Let's get up to 30 likes. Let's hit that subscribe button as well. We're at 16,375. I need 5 more subscribers, people. Yo, what's helping the title charge back on? Hey, Erdem, answer my question. Where's your source with this Rashford stuff? Where is this source with this Rashford stuff? We cite sources over here on Sarcasm City TV. We don't just say stuff we don't get on the soapbox in the city and not say nothing. Cite your source. United get the most attention, I can't lie. Anything that happens, they get mentioned. I can't lie. I'm glad we ain't getting as much vim as I thought for the transfer. See, that's the benefit. There is benefit. There is pros and cons to being the club that moves the needle and then just being a club that's in the news cycle. Pros and cons. And that's one of the pros. If you don't move the needle, your mistakes are not mentioned as much. I hear it. No, you have to send it in an email. Just write it in the chat. What's the source? Just write it in the chat. To be honest, I go to Flawless for advice that Months, love Months still. Hey, big up, Ram. Every single time. Big up. Hope you're blessed. LOL, we win in the Champions League. Who cares about the Prem? All right, big words. Big words, right? Big words. I say we win in the champs. All right. Fair enough. You lot continue to get your questions in as well, people. Continue. What else you lot telling me? But yeah, hopefully they, you know what, Chelsea do sell Garnacho. You know why? Because we get 10%. And hopefully they sell him a big fee as well. Because that can only help. That's why it's so important we get Champions League as well to help with that the transfer pot. It all helps. Don't know what's worse, Chelsea's Champions League or Hooks' quad. Yeah, Hooks just going to double down. Oh, actually, ironically, quadruple down on that. He going quadruple down on the quad talk. I hear it, man. Carry on. Because what he said was on Dan Potts' channel today, well, I'm going off the whole season and we're in the situation and the position we're in because of the whole season. But if they was flying and had won 7 out of their last 7, he'd use that and say, look, we've won 7 out of our last 7. But you acting like we don't. He's acting like you don't use recent form and go, this is off. You can't go 2-7 or 2-8. But yeah, all right. Yeah, the whole panel was there. That's why I didn't say nothing. I'm like, all right. Like somebody said, why argue with the Arsenal fan when you can just wait? So it's like, all right, cool. We just gonna wait. That's what it is. It's like Steve with the Luton take. See me, I don't double down on my bad takes. If I have a take and it's proven to be bad, or even if I think about it after I've said it and I'm debating with someone, and 5 minutes later I go, you know what? I concede with that one. That was a bad take. You was right. Or let's say I say, oh, this team's definitely going to beat this team and they don't go that way. I ain't going to make excuses. Hey, I called it wrong. This, and this didn't happen. I expected to. Or people just want to double down. Like I said, it's like Steve with Luton. Man just won't admit that it was a bad take. We just go and carry on with it. What do I mean by sauce? It was just a post I saw in it. Don't you remember that Newcastle game where I think he was called up ill, then partied Belfast the same day? Yeah, I do remember that. When I say sauce, who was the tweet from? So, for instance, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, it was The Athletic, it was Goal.com, that's where it is. When I say sauce, where was it from? Who said it? Who posted about it? What publication? Was it ESPN? Was it ITV? Was it Sky Sports? Like who was the publication and who was the journalist? I'll see what happens, and most of the time I'm proven right. Yeah, that's fair. Can't wait for City to knock them out of the FA Cup. Yo, that's another take. That'll be horrible. Oh yeah, facts. I'm gonna ask him that if you still want to, because you see that the Veta tried that nonsense as well. And now, according to his logic, Manchester United are the best English side in the Premier League ever because we had the best run because we went undefeated and we faced the toughest competition. So therefore, because we went undefeated and had the best competition, we're the best Champions League side ever that 1919. That's his logic because we faced tougher competition. Can't remember who we had. We had Chelsea in the final, Barcelona in the semi-final. I can't remember the quarter-final and the knockout. I think quarter-final was Inter Milan. And then I can't remember who the knockout round was. But that Inter Milan team was good, but it wasn't all that. It was Mourinho and Ibrahimovic was there. So it was a good side. But that Barcelona side and that Chelsea side was exceptional. Yeah, the Champions League ran. So I just used his logic against him. It's like, come on, man, you got to be smarter than that. Shout out to my guy Veta, though. It's absolute nonsense. Yeah, Manchester City over Mansfield, man, loud me. And the universe hears that, man. And now you drew Manchester City. And then when you go out, I'm going to ask you. Oh, we want to face the toughest teams. All right. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever. Was there Arsenal where Ronaldo hit the free kick in the blue kit? We're not the year after. We're not 09. But I'm talking about 99. Nah, but we can compare. You know what? Again, different. No, we can compare, Ram. We can compare by Veta's logic. We can compare. Because he said the team that faces the toughest competition and goes undefeated is the best team in the Champions League. This was his metric. If you face the toughest competition and you go undefeated, you are the best team. And that's where I got him. So I was like, all right, United are better than City then. Because we went undefeated and we also had tougher competition. I don't rate the logic either. I really, really don't. Only small teams care about the run. Only time I cared about opponent is when you're doing something historic. Yeah, like I couldn't care less. I've seen United win 2 Champions Leagues. One run was significantly tougher than the other. It don't take away from either. I actually think the team who had the more favorable run is the better side. What difference does it make? Still win up the trophy. Honestly, who do you want to win the league between Arsenal and City? Neither. Can't stand either of them. I have zero preference. I see people talking about that. Oh, I prefer Arsenal over City. Fuck Arsenal. I prefer City over Arsenal. Fuck Manchester City. I don't want to see any of my ups do well. So Madrid's run, they were beaten by Sheriff in the group stage and had the hardest Champions League knockout run of all time. But again, we're using Vater's logic, ran. They lost. So they're out of it. Because he said specifically, undefeated, and how tough was your running? He mentioned this because he tried to favor his argument in the way of City. And then when it got destroyed, we see how the conversation quickly moved on. Because he thought that United hadn't gone undefeated. And I didn't realize United had gone undefeated until Shine said it in the chat. And then B was like, both. Because I presumed in 99 we had lost. I know we drew a couple of the games. And 08, again, I presume that we had probably maybe lost in the group stage or we had lost a leg or something like that. So, yeah. Flawless, you faced Leon in 08. I remember I think you said the atmosphere that day was amazing and it was one of your favorite match days at OT, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I did say that. See, this is where I get mixed up. So did we face Inter? Inter might have been 09 then. Was Inter Milan the year after? Yes, it was. Inter was 08, 09 because then they won it 09-10. So that's where I got mixed up. Yeah, because I went to the Leon game at home and then we faced, I think, was it Schalke? Yeah. So, yeah, we faced and then we faced Schalke. I think it was Roma. That's it. But yeah, I went. Yeah, it was good games, man. Fire. In the Stretford end, it was mad. Scenes. Shout out my sister as well, because that's who I went with. I went with my big sister. She was crazy. Big up Chinlu, man. Every single time. Big up Chinlu. Baller Totty, man. 04-05 was hard to imagine Leverkusen, Juventus, Chelsea, and Milan. Oh, yeah, I know. But like I said, I just like using people's logic against them because we see how it swiftly moved on. So according to him, United are the best ever English side in the Premier League. Cool, I'll take that. Cool. I flex that. So I don't want to hear nothing about it. Like I said, when people bring absolute flawed logic to me, I'm going to destroy it. When you bring some nonsense to me that don't really matter, because it doesn't really matter. It's about winning the trophy. Because we'd all trade places with the winner. All of us last season would have who were in the Champions League would have traded places with PSG to win the tournament. And Real Madrid before that, and Barcelona before that, and Chelsea before that, and Liverpool and Manchester United, and whoever won the competition. Because that's what we all won. All of this fairy tale, and it's Disney, and it's Paramount, and Fox, and fuck all that, man. Say an Amazon documentary. Saying this ain't some made up, this ain't an Amazon Prime series. This ain't Steel. This is not Power. This ain't The Wire. We're not on Stars. It's real life, competitive elites, competitive sport at the highest level. What are we talking about, man? The fuck are we talking about? Yeah, exactly. Daft facts, Ram. But shout out Vader, make sure you subscribe. I saw that Roma game on holiday. Roma got packed that game. Every United attack resulted in a goal. You might have been thinking of the 7-1. Then that was the other year as well. Yeah, it was Barca in the semis in 08. Scholes with a worldie and Puyol was looking like Van Dijk. Let's defend in every game. Yeah, that strike. Crazy. Was mad. Mad. Yeah, facts. Facts proving how daft his logic is. 100%. You send this lot to these lot. Hey, over 40 of you lot in the building. We're at 29 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. 11 more likes. Let's get up to 11 likes. Let's hit that subscribe button. 5 more subscribers. No, 4 more subscribers. Someone's hit the subscribe button. So 4 more subscribers. Get us to 16,380. 4 more subscribers and just 11 more likes. Before we close out, I'm here for like 15 more minutes, people. I'm here for like 15 more minutes. All right. Oh, yeah. Literally sending these out the link. Hold up. All right. Let me do that now as we speak. One second. There we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, 50 more minutes. Yeah, I hear you, Ram. Flawless. Do you think you're talking about when I was talking about the Arsenal game? What are you talking about? Let me know. Flawless, who do you think is the best team to never win the Champions League? Mine is 1920 PSG. Chelsea 08 was up there, to be honest. I gotta give them their credit. Chelsea 08, without doubt. That is one. United 09. Probably some of them Bayern Munich sides in there as well. Them Bayern Munich sides that was losing to those Barcelona, that Real Madrid side that three-peated, probably around then. So probably your finalists, probably most finalists in semi-final, not most, but a lot of the semi-finalists and finalists who was there consistently. So like I said, a Bayern Munich, a United, a Chelsea, for example. Those type of sides, if you go back and check. Yeah. Now, that's why I said Chelsea 08, because that team was like, look, that Chelsea 08 side ran United so close in the Champions League and ran United so close in the Premier League. And the FA Cup, where did you lot get knocked out? Didn't you lot get far in the FA Cup as well? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know we made the semi-final. How far did you lot get? Or did you go out early? I could have been wrong. Let me know. Yeah, it hurts. Same way against Barcelona. We went up against a generational team in 2 Champions League finals. Granted, the 011 side wasn't, but we probably go back to back. Anyone outside of that Barca team in 09 probably go back to back. Then again, Chelsea were right there in 09. Could have been United Chelsea all over again the year after. Goes to show the level of those two sides over that period of time. Oh, you lot, final few, 10 more minutes, and then we're going over to the Yardman show as well. Oh, yeah, how can I forget Don Carlos side? You got Don Carlos sides. You got Juventus sides as well in like the early 90s, late 2000s. Yeah, there's a long ass list. There's a long ass list. In regards. Did you win the FA Cup? Nah, it was Portsmouth, right? Portsmouth won the FA Cup in 08. Let's see. I'll just Google it now. Let's see. Knocked out. Cup 2008. Oh shit! You lot lost to wow. Did you lot lose to Barnsley? I stand corrected. My team. I say you lot should know this. But the overall point is, yeah, you did. You went out to Barnsley in the FA Cup. I did not know that. It's in March. So, is that like the 5th round? I'm looking here, game info. Quarterfinals. It was. Quarterfinals. Yeah. To be fair, only 2 teams were beating United, Liverpool and Barca. What year? What year are you talking about? I think the Poch Tottenham team is the best team to never win a trophy. Whatever? No. There'll be other teams that was better than that didn't win trophies. There's Arsenal sides in... There's Arsenal sides that came runners up to Manchester United that didn't win a trophy. The Arsenal side didn't win nothing in 99. It was an incredible side. So definitely not, no. Chelsea didn't win nothing in 08. Incredible side. So definitely not. There's great Manchester United sides, Arsenal sides that didn't win nothing. Great Liverpool sides that didn't win anything. Yeah, like absolutely not. And like I said, you can throw in Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, all at various points. But if you go back, you probably check it and go, right, they didn't win nothing this year. They didn't win nothing that season. They should have. Did. So yeah, this is what it is. United, your favorite trophy win for each trophy. For example, your favorite Prem win, Champions League win, FA Cup win, Carabao Cup, every trophy. Champions League, probably 99. Because 08, I was like convinced we'd win it. I said it from the jump. I remember saying it to my bro Tots. I was like, we got the Champions League this year. And that team was just right. So, of course, thoroughly enjoyed it. But 99, because it was the treble year, because I was younger. So, I'd say that. FA Cup, probably the same. FA Cup, probably the same. Because it was 99 and it's part of the treble and it was like over that 4-day period. So, yeah, and it was historic. Premier League, again, probably 99. Because you know what's at stake. That's what it is. So I would say, yeah, just everything is 99. Carabao Cup. My favorite Carabao Cup win. Probably the one in, we hadn't won in a minute. Probably the one in 07, before we went on the run in 08. Before we went on that run, because we won it, I think, was it 07 or something like that, or 06. It's like the first trophy that like that team won. So probably that one. I'd say so. Probably that Carabao Cup win is what I would say. Well, outside of the 99 for the other three, it's my favorite Prem. What's my favorite Prem? Probably 08. Because we beat Liverpool to it and they're just numero uno up. So probably Liverpool. FA Cup, the same. Oh, no, FA Cup, we didn't win the 08. FA Cup. My favorite FA Cup win. Outside of 99, let me check. Let me actually jog my memory. We want to see people to see this is what it's like when you've seen your team win so much, you be forgetting shit. You be forgetting stuff. All right. Let me see. Hold up. Just having a look. Domestic FA Cup. Probably I was young. The 1-0 win over Liverpool. The Cantona one. Because that's just one of my earliest memories in regards to a goal. It's my earliest, man. Like that goal gets played over. For those that aren't in the UK, won't know this, but people who are in the UK, that goal gets played all of the time. All of the time. Because it was on normal television. Like, so, because the BBC, they have the FA Cup, not all the games now, but for pretty much my entire life, they've had the rights to the FA Cup. They still now, but some of them are on like Sky and different platforms. But that goal gets played over all the time. Like that's one of my earliest memories is remembering that Cantona goal. So probably that one. No, I don't think Madrid did win anything last year, you know. I don't think they did. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they did. Big up to the username's crazy. Well, big up to you, man. Let's call you SP. Big up. It says, I'm really enjoying the stream. And I'd keep saying this. You got to do better to catch me out. I'm too smart for this, man. Now, you got to do way. I'm not saying I can't be caught out, but I'm saying you got to be doing way better. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Favorite win against your rival? Leeds, City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Arsenal, even though we didn't win anything, for some reason, it's the one in the black kit that sticks out. But it's probably because, again, it was the start of the run for that 08 side. We won 4-2. Ronaldo scored a brace. John O'Shea chipped the goalkeeper. 4-2, probably that one. City. Van Persie. Van Persie's free kick late on. I went mad. Liverpool. Oh, that's tough because a lot of them wins at Anfield were fucking sweet, man. Sweet. Because it was always a tough graft. Favorite winners. It's my favorite win against Liverpool. Yeah, it's probably the Rooney one. Again, in the black kit. Probably that. I'd say so. Probably that. And Leeds. It's been so long since we actually like played Leeds like that. None of the wins recent. It'd have to be before. Obviously, they've been around. Yeah, it's the same with you, Ram. You're going to have the same thought process. But yeah, the Rooney one. Also, Diego Forlan when he scored twice when Dudek made the mistake. Yeah. In the white, when we had the white kit. Leeds. We won that 1-0, Andy Cole. I think it's like 98, 99, maybe. Actually, I tell a lie. Favorite winner at Liverpool, John O'Shea, man. John O'Shea's last gas winner in front of the cup. Oh, he lived the dream, man. That's my Fies. He was living the fucking dream. Yes. John O'Shea. How could I forget that? John O'Shea, yes. And yeah, Leeds. You'd have to double check. Andy Cole scored. We won 1-0. I think it might have been the 98-99 season. It might have been. I think. But don't quote me on that. You'd have to double check. I would say that one. Cole scored a good goal. Andy Cole, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous player. Absolutely ridiculous player. Was that the one you did a watch along for on the playback? Which one? Nah, none of the ones I mentioned were on the playback. Because these, as much as they were great victories, because of like the circumstance, they just meant less because it was just 3 points. And the reason why them ones meant more because it's actually like contributing to a title or contributing to the attempt of a title type of thing. Whereas them are just wins. It's like, all right, you win the battle, but it don't help you win the war. Whereas they're winning the battle and helping you win the war. That type of thing. So that's what I would say. And plus, fuck Liverpool. So it's always great winning there. And also, I mentioned pretty much all the away games. Yeah. It was the Arsenal one you didn't watch along to. One of them games was hybrid. Yeah, that was the one, the 4-2. Yeah, it was one. When I did it on Twitch. Did a watch along for it on Twitch. Yeah. Some reason I've always loved that game. Always. Favorite one against you lot. Oh, that's easy. Champions League 2000, the final. 100%. Comfortable. That is easily, without doubt, the best one. Yeah. Without doubt. Loved it. 100%. All right, where we at? And I need to do more of those on Twitch as well, actually. I need to do more like games on Twitch. To do is to Tudor. Please, I need it. Hey, man, he has to. 100%. Hey, big up, Jez. I've got Spurs winning. I said draw. I got Spurs winning now. I got Spurs winning. I have Spurs winning. Without doubt. Like 2-1. Any other like that wasn't a trophy. Everyone at Chelsea, that wasn't a trophy. But you know, really went ups like that. It was just more so, like I said, it was us battling for the league. Yeah, nothing really stands out. Because that record, obviously, against you, like OT, is very, very good. But there isn't like one game I look at and I go, yeah. I've had some good victories and important victories over you, like OT, but nothing springs to mind. Nothing springs to mind. I'll go lie. Sorry. Nothing does spring to mind. What he's like saying? Right, 36 for 4 short. We're 4 short. What are we doing? We're 4 short on the like check. We're 3 short on the subscriber check. Pardon me. Well, yeah, I think they do. I think Arsenal do lose to Spurs, and I'm there for that. I think City will beat Newcastle. Newcastle travel awful to Newcastle. And probably Villa and Liverpool both win as well. And Chelsea. So it makes it even more important that United win on Monday, which I think we will. Our win versus United last season was very important, so that'd be up there for me. Yeah, we were awful, but Fez. Trying to think, yeah. Nothing that really stands out in regards to the Chelsea side of things. But I'd have to have a think. I'd have to look through the fixtures. All right, final few I'm going to cut out in 5. Like I said, we go into people. Don't worry, we're going to the Yardman show straight after this as well. Let's see. You know, you're telling me, Prime. Hope you're blessed. Jess, big up as well. Big up everyone in the chat. Flawless, you know, Ronaldinho's free kick against England. Do you think he actually meant to pull it off like that? Or he just lucky he did it by mistake, but it ended up working out? I think he went for it. I think he looked at David Seaman's situation and what he was doing, and he was like, I can make this work. I think he went for it. Genuinely think he went for it. That's just me, though. All right, last couple. Was going to close out and send you lot over to the Yardman show, and then we'll be live on there in 2 minutes. What you lot telling me? Last couple of minutes to get your questions in, because, you know, Kaneki and Let's Go have a hell of a lot to say. You already know them, I'm going to have a hell of a lot to say. So what you lot telling me? Bill Flawless, who was your favorite number 10 to watch? My favorite number 10 to watch? Zidane. Even though he's more of a midfielder, so if it's not Zidane, Kaka, one of those two. That's what I would say. Yo, that's the man's name, Chindu. What's crazy is there was a phone company called Siemens. That's the craziest thing. So how did that get by? It sounds like a bad idea on The Apprentice. So that sounds like a bad idea on The Apprentice. But yeah, I would say. Because Zidane wasn't your traditional 10 because he played in the 4-4-2 era, but he did end up playing there later on. Best Colombians you've seen play. Probably James Rodriguez. Probably James. I would say. Can't think of anyone else. So I would go with him. I'll go with him. And make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel as well. Because tomorrow, for instance, not only are we going to be doing the Manchester City Newcastle game over there. You know what? Let me actually just pull it up on the screen for you lot. That's what I'm going to do. So you lot can see it. So make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, because you get content like you get on here plus more. So as you can see, you're going to get the Osasuna, Real Madrid, La Liga watch-along. You're going to get Manchester City versus Newcastle on the same day. You're going to get Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal on the Sunday. And I need to add the Barrios Garcia bout as well. That's happening on Saturday. So make sure, people, you check that out as well. So yeah, as you can see, whole heap Champions League watch-alongs, Premier League, NBA, Carabao Cup, latest clips, classic clips like this dickhead with the 16 out of 10. You can see there, Champions League watch-alongs, Premier League watch-alongs, NBA, boxing. We did Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. La Liga, even though it's been a minute as well. So yes, please subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Make sure you do so. All right, on that note, we are going to close out, head right over to the Yardman Show, people. But don't forget this show, one last thing, this show and all the other shows you see on the main channel right here, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling show, and members content, are available on all audio platforms. So if you want to listen audio only, in traditional podcast ways, people, audio only, no video, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, and 5-star us on Spotify. I know a lot of you lot have Spotify, people. So go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, 5-star us. All you iPhone users, you have the iTunes Apple Podcast app already on your phone. All you blue text merchants, what I need you lot to do, go to iTunes Apple Podcast, 5-star us there and leave us a review. Even if you don't listen via the audio platforms, it's also on SoundCloud. And also, if there's anywhere that you listen to your podcast audio only and we're not, drop a message in the chat. You tell me a message in the chat and be like, I listen to my audio podcast on here. It's not there. I'll get it uploaded there for you as well. So let me know. But we're on most places anyway. So, hey, big up Brian Lopez, who says, big up Flawless, keep up the content. I appreciate it. And we will keep up the content, man, because we're going over to the Yardman show right now. So again, big up to Cass for the super chat. Big up to SP who tried to catch me out with this as well, for the super chat as well. Big up to all the members. Big up all the moderators, all the regulars, all the new people. Catch you in 2 minutes. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.